There you go, Sam.
Okay. Oh, hey, welcome everybody to the Friday webinar. Yes, this is a live webinar, guys. And yes, the owner, the creator, the originator of X100K, here's Michael.
And thank you, Sam, and welcome everybody to X100K's Path to Success broadcast. It's Friday, and you know what that means. That means that all the reactivations are done for the week. We're set. If you're looking at your back office and you see that your subscriptions are all active, you just need to keep them active so you can make that purchase in the Scavenger 3 when the time comes. You people that are loyal, today is the day. You better hope you are loyal today, because if you're not loyal today, you're not going to be loyal on launch day, and that's going to be a big difficulty for you. So some things that we want to talk about a little bit today so that you guys can have a little bit more of understanding where we're at as far as what I see in the back office and some of that stuff for you guys. I don't think for a second right at the moment that we're even going to reach half as many purchases as we did in the trifecta launch with the loyalty purchase opportunity. Now, everybody that purchased in the trifecta, now remember, the trifecta does not run. It never did, and it won't start until we get this scavenger launch. It does not have anything feeding it at all. Nothing but, you know, a turbo that comes up and goes back into the trifecta. That's it. Sure, that might come from Scavenger 2 that creates feeder matrices and creates turbos and then creates trifectas and so on and so forth. But what you need to understand is that during that whole launch, we didn't have anything feeding that matrix, and everybody who was loyal has made their money back and then some. Pretty much doubled their money. So in 6 months, they doubled their money. In 6 months, people, think about this before you even start thinking, oh, I don't know what to do. 6 months, everybody who was loyal completed that race 1. That is the same size as a Scavenger 3, the same exact size matrix. So what you need to also understand is that the Scavenger 3 is being fed by the Pro 3 matrix, which will be running at the same time as the launch. So if you didn't prepare for this, for whatever reason you want to give yourself, and I hear it all the time, I've seen it in the Skype room, don't worry people, I saw it. I'm going to tell you right now, that makes me laugh so much. And the reason why it makes me laugh is like, because you really think you're branded? Really? Branded to what? Because I don't know you from Adam, all right? But people that come to X100K know me from everybody else, because I've outlasted and outbeat and outplayed every other program online today, and I'm talking about, you know who I'm talking about, the little monsoon that everybody joined and just lost about $500,000 in. You guys loved that program, didn't you? You made it so powerful, so awesome. Where's your money now, people? Not there. It's gone. Say hello, U.S. government. Thank you for letting us take all your money, Mr. U.S. government. That's where it came from. That's who's got it now. You people joining those stupid red shares every single time, and you look at it 3 months down the road, every single one of you has just about lost all your money. Where's your money here at X100K? Still making money for you. Scavenger 1 just cycled last night when I hit the reactivations. 3 years we're going on. 3 years, people. 3 years that we've outlasted hundreds and hundreds of promising programs, because branded members knew that that was the best way to go. Let me tell you, you don't brand nothing. Here at X100K, you don't need a branded member, because you can join by yourself. You can join and start by yourself. You can earn by yourself. You don't need to recruit. You don't even need to be recruited. But it's good if you do those things, because what's coming up around the corner is that S1K, and I just want to tell this branded member, thank you. Thank you so much, because you just violated our terms and conditions, and I got it on photo. And we're saving that photo, and I go in and take your account. I'm going to take all of your people. So thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, because I'm going to make so much commission off that S1K, it's not even funny. Because even if those members don't even buy an S1K, I can buy for them. And I make 100% of what they make. Are you preparing today for that tomorrow? That's what we're talking about, because tomorrow's coming. That S1K is coming. And today is a day where you start preparing for that. Because if you're not prepared for the Scavenger 3, you're not prepared for the S1K. Because loyalty when the S1K comes, it's going to be pretty darn powerful. Why? Because that's one of the most powerful matrices we've ever built. It's a 100% matching commission program. You want your people to buy. And if they don't buy, you want to buy for them because it's just like getting another position in the matrix for yourself. Power. That's what X100K has to make it to year 3 when other programs would sort of slow down our trifecta. You go back and you go look at when the TM program launched and a couple other programs launched at the same time. We had a little rough period right there. A lot of people claiming, hey, we're going to be the best. Where are they now? They aren't here, but who's here? X100K. X100K. Don't be foolish and join those other programs that don't work. Period. Enough said. Because most of those other programs require people to bring people in and require you to purchase on a regular basis. There's a lot of action that has to be going on. Here at X100K, we've outfigured that program. We've outfigured everything. We've now put limitations on our matrix so they can't become oversaturated, which makes this matrix, the Scavenger 3, one of the most powerful scavengers ever built, even though it's only $300 versus the $1,000. Because what's going to happen right now, and I'm telling you this today, you can mark my words, all you branded people who think that you might not have have joined the right program, all those people that are loyal are pretty much banking $300 at this very moment. So if you're loyal, you got your money in for your Scavenger 3, and you're ready to purchase on loyalty day, you're looking at a $300 in your account. It's going to happen. It will happen. Mark my words. You can put it down on a calendar. Michael said it was going to happen, and it did. A lot of people who have stuck with the program and done it because they've been doing it never, ever once complain. Why? Because they don't withdraw the money all the time. They repurchase. They take some of their funds and they build it into more money and more money. And so many people see the future. They don't need my crystal ball anymore. They got their own. They got their own crystal ball that says, hey, you know what? I got a Scavenger 2 coming down the road. I can't wait till that Scavenger 3 launches. Or hey, I got a trifecta coming down the road. I can't wait until the feeder matrix starts feeding the trifecta. This is the program of a lifetime. Nobody else is giving you this type of opportunity where you don't have to recruit, you don't have to talk to people, you don't have to even email anybody, period. All you have to do is come to these webinars, especially on our Path to Success broadcasts, where we teach you exactly what to do. Now here's the thing, if you're not loyal today, you better start preparing for loyalty when that S1K comes. And the reason is, that is a 100% matching matrix, and I guarantee you this part right here, there's going to be a lot of purchasing. Why is there going to be a lot of purchasing? Because it's 100%. This is even better than the trifectas, better than the turbos. And we had a lot of people purchasing for their downline just to get commissions off of those turbos and trifectas as sponsors. Now this is like a sponsor's dream program coming here in February. Which is why I just love it so much when people go and violate our terms and talk about how we're a scam and all this stuff. I go back. You could go in the MMG forum back in August of 2014, and people said we were a scam then. We paid out $1.2 million, people. $1.2 million. Show me that program, people. Go and get it. Bring it to my attention. Where is that program that's paid out $1.2 million and it's still running? Where is that program today? You won't see it. The reason why is because there isn't that many. Sure, I could name them off. I can. I know what programs are out there. I've studied them. I studied how they work. I studied why are they still going? Why are they still here? Well, X100K is even more powerful than those programs. And we're going to be here for a long, long time, building wealth for a lot of people just like you. If you're watching from the outside, This is your main process here, people. And we're going to make it so simple. You join, you become a pro member at launch time, and you get a scavenger 3. 3 little simple steps that can set you up for loyalty in the S1K. 2 steps from then on out. Log in daily, keep my subscription current. How hard is that? How hard is that? No recruiting, no requiring, oh, you got to purchase this many this week, or you got to get this, or you got to be able to get 14 people to qualify. None of that. Very simple. 2 steps. How hard is it? Not that hard. I loaded up a new program here just a few weeks ago, or a month ago or so, called Emerald Ads in the back office. Or Elemental Ads. I keep saying Emerald Ads, but it's Elemental Ads in the back office. And the reason why I added that into the back office is because I was a main contributor into how that program was designed. This is like my only competition right now in my eyes. In my eyes, the only competition I have right now is Elemental Ads. And who helped design it? Me. Why is it competition? Well, first off, it's only $2 a month. And hello, if I load $25 in there, I'm good for a whole year. Sounds pretty simple to me. All you got to do is buy 1 position a month. Really? And then it automatically creates this autopilot feature halfway down the road where you have funds in your subscription account and you keep going and going and going. That's what my plan is right now. I don't even buy positions in the Earth Matrix anymore. You know why? Because I have so much money in my subscription account, I need to spend it. So now I'm not just spending $2, I'm spending $10. Makes pretty good sense to me. It's going to be going for at least 12 months on my subscriptions. Mine. Simplicity, people. Keep it simple. That's what X100K is all about. That's what we're building here for you in your future. Multiple streams. Nobody's probably teaching you about this stuff, right? Without multiple streams, when you have slow periods with one program, you want to have high periods in another, right? You want to trend high in another program when another program's trending low. That's an extra income. Those extra incomes are in your back office at X100K in your downline builder. Things that you need to know. I don't work for anybody. I work for everybody. That's the difference. I work for everybody in X100K. I take care of those programs that are in the back office because I don't want you joining something that's going to die tomorrow. I've been working hard with Sam Nickel and Byron Wood and several other people on making PIP the most powerful monthly residual income program yet. Just built a whole entire brick and mortar company to make that company better. Did you do that? Did you spend that much money? 5 figures, people? We're talking tens of thousands of dollars, $10,000 plus dollars. Built to make your life easier. We could have kept it all to ourselves, people. We could have. We can do that at any moment. I can do that right here with X100K. I could sort of start taking everything for myself. But it's not beneficial for you. That's why I have to do the same things that you do. I have to be loyal. I have to purchase a Scavenger 3 to build my loyalty, to keep my loyalty going. I have to be prepared for the S1K just like you. Think about it, people. What admin out there has to do the same things you do? Most of them don't. They don't have to do anything. They just sit back and let somebody else do all the work. That's you. Go recruit for me. Go throw some money in accounts for me. That's not what X100K is about. I have to put money in there too, just like you. This is why X100K is still here, because I'm willing to do what it takes to be successful. To be successful in X100K. That's why I've been loyal. That's why I have funds in my account, so I can be purchasing the loyalty position in that Scavenger 3. That's why I have funds in my account right now, because I'm thinking, well, shoot, there's only going to be about half as many people purchasing in the Scavenger 3, and it's hooked to the Scavenger 3. It's hooked to the Pro 3 matrix directly from launch day. Look in your back office, people. Look at that Pro 2. Look at it. It's eclipsed the Pro 1 in 1 year. 1 year. 6,000+ positions have been put into Scavenger 2. That's how many plus positions are going into the Scavenger 3. And if you don't think so, you better wake up. You better hit that alarm clock, hit yourself in the head with one of those bells, and get on board, because the fact of the matter is, this is huge. It's bionic. That's why I called it the bionic relaunch. Because so many more people are going to be prepared for that S1K when it comes out in February. This is an enabling process. Sure, you can make a little money. It's not as much as it was with the Scavenger 2. Hey, think about it, people. We got a much more powerful matrix coming down the road. I want more people to be prepared for that. I want more people to have money in their account for that. I want thousands of people to be loyal for that. If half the people are only going to be purchasing into the Scavenger 3 as we're loyal people in the trifecta, and again, we didn't have this opportunity in Scavenger 2 world, right? There wasn't a loyalty program. That's when the loyalty program started, was with the Pro 2 and the Scavenger 2. That's when the loyalty programs started. But you weren't loyal for that purchase in the Scavenger 2. You were loyal for the trifecta, but not the Scavenger 2. Now you're loyal for the Scavenger 3, which is telling me right now, I'm like, thank you so much. I'm going to make so much money because I'm loyal. I'm sticking with the program. I've been working it for 2 years, and it's still making me money. Why wouldn't I do that? Why would I want to take all my money out and not be prepared? Why would I want to take all my money out and not be loyal? Because whatever reason, people talk themselves out of actually building wealth. They talk themselves out of it. Don't let other people talk you out of it. Because I'm telling you right now, you can still go back into MMG Forum. That's a moneymaker group, just in case anybody's wondering what MMG stands for. Go look at September. Go look at October of 2014. Look at the statements in there. X100K is dead. You know what I got? Read between the lines, people. That's what I say to you. We're here, and we're going to keep going, because that's what we do. We build wealth for people when other programs are building wealth for themselves. That's what X100K is all about. More people have been paid in X100K than any other program in a long, long, long time. $1.2 million. $1.2 million. Go look at a webinar in August of 2014. I told you we would be here. I told you this would happen. I told you we would be making you money. I told you we would pay out $1 million. And we did it. I dare any of you, I dare anyone to defeat X100K's ability with another program. I dare you. Because in order to do that, you have to be unselfish as an admin. You have to be unselfish as a person. You have to have a giving heart, and you have to have a purpose. And that purpose is to provide an opportunity that people can rely on. That's integrity. That's character. And that's much more than these branded people who claim they have all the answers. Good luck. Good luck. Because you're going to need it. Because you're going to need it when you join that other program and it fails, because all those people that were branded to you, that you recruited with your brand, they're going to stop believing in you. They're going to stop following you. They're going to stop listening to you. Why? Because your program didn't pay out $1.2 million. Your program didn't pay out $2 million. And that's where we're going, to $2 million. Do you want a piece of that pie? Do you want the ability to create wealth over time? Do you really want to have the things that you want in your future? Because it doesn't come overnight. If you think it's going to come overnight, you better go buy a lottery ticket because that's your chance of it actually happening, right? It's like a 1 in 7.3 million, right, of actually being able to become wealthy overnight. And we talked about this so many times it's not even funny. Most of those people that get wealthy overnight lose their wealth within 6 months. They're flat broke in 6 months. How does a person lose $1 million in 6 months? Because they didn't build it. They didn't earn it. They didn't work for it. They didn't follow instructions on how to build wealth. They didn't learn how to build wealth. They didn't know how to control the building of their wealth and how to continue to build their wealth. That's how it works. Look at Sam Nichols. Sam has been here for a long time. And I mean, on planet Earth. Him and Byron are brothers now. They're both getting younger, though. But Sam will tell you this, the facts of life here, people. To build wealth, you have to start, and you have to dig in, and you have to keep going, right, Sam?
That sure is right. And guys, I have been helping with these webinars for 2 years. Now we're getting ready to have our third anniversary, which is going to be the Scavenger Threes. And I've been telling you and trying to teach, along with Michael, teach you what to do and how to build your wealth here. And this is not a get-rich-quick program. It never was intended to be. Now it does give you the ability to earn some quick cash. It does give members that ability to do. The purpose of that is so you don't have to dig in your pocket to build your wealth. But a lot of people abuse that, and that's really a crying shame. There are members that have really abused that ability here. There's members that have. There's a lot of members that have done the right thing. There are a few members that Michael gives you enough rope to hang yourself, and believe me, a lot of you, that's exactly what you've done. You don't want to do that, guys. At the most, when the program earns you those kind of monies quickly, real quick, what you need to do, the program is giving you the ability to build your wealth with that money, not to withdraw it. If you need some money, withdraw a portion of it, 25, 30, 40%. I'd say no more than 40 for sure, especially at the front end of this program. You ought to be on building mode for a good while. If you will do that and practice that intensely and stay with it, then you're setting yourself up for the 3rd and 4th and 5th and 6th year of the program. You think it's not going to be around? Well, I tell you, it's going to be. Michael's been telling you it's going to be. I'm an affiliate member just like all you guys are. I'm not part of admin. I've been helping with the webinars, and why? Because I believe in the program, and well, not only I believe in it, I see it in my back office. What I've been doing is working, and it's working even ahead of what I thought it would do. So everything's right on schedule, ahead of schedule, really. And the 3rd, 4th, 5th year, there isn't anything I can do but withdraw, because I won't be able to, the max purchasing, I won't be able to spend it all max purchasing. So, and that's where that's where I want you all should be. You can be. The program will get you there if you'll do the right thing. And that's, I've been trying to tell you, and try to teach you what to do. And a lot of you followed suit and have done it. And you yourselves can see what that's done for you. You don't have to be a marketing expert. You don't have to market this program. You don't have to market. You don't have to get members. Now, does it help too? But who in the world wouldn't join a free program and then just put in a few bucks after you learn what the program's all about, put in a few bucks to even earn more? Now, what person would not do that? There's no qualifications. There's no, it's not an Australian 2-up that you have to, there's nothing like that. It's not even a 1-up. It's your business. You run it, and it's, there's no qualifications. And it's, once you're a pro, it's $1 a day is all it is. And you earn, and the reason you want to keep your subscription current is it enables you to make more money. That's why. That's why you want to keep your subscription current once you become a pro member, and because it enables you to be able to earn much more. And then when you do earn, for goodness sake, you want to build your wealth with those earnings. It's not coming out of your hip pocket. because you've already, there's a lot of members that, yeah, they funded. They had to fund continuously for maybe the first 6 months because they weren't one of the fortunate ones that, cycled the matrix. But they had the faith, and what did it do to them? Now they've set themselves up for life. There's hundreds of members, if not thousands. I can't see the back office like Michael can, or all the members, but I know I've talked to a lot of members, and there's a whole lot of members that are really doing really well with X100K. I've been talking how good this is because you don't have to be a big sponsor. You don't have to be this or that. You just have to have faith, and you have to have faith in yourself. First off, have faith in your actions, and then take actions. And the more you do, the more you're going to earn. And all these metrics, they just keep getting better. And if you're on the outside looking in and you haven't pulled the trigger and filled out that form and joined, now's the time to do it. And get in here with us and join a real program that's built and designed for all. It doesn't matter when you join, whether it's today, whether it's next year or the following year. You will be at a stage in the program that will be really better off than what we were that started August 18th of 2014. I mean, we had a harder time. It's kind of like the pioneers that discover these new places and go build the infrastructure to get it started. Well, that's what we had to do here at X100K. Now the infrastructure is built. All you got to do is get on the Autobahn and fly on it, because you got a highway to run on and not a wagon trail to follow, or even have to forge a wagon trail out. That hard work's already done. So now's the perfect time to join X100K. We've got this fabulous pro launch coming here in just a few days. So you free members, you can get in, load your money. It's not going to be taken away anymore. You think and taken away because you're going to be a pro member. That's done now until launch. So you're ready to go to load you free members. You can load the heck out of your funds. And there's some of you that are going to get so many of those low Pro 3 numbers that they're going to cycle, and you're going to get a Scavenger 3 for hardly anything. And then that has set you up, if you'll do the right thing with those funds and buy like a wild man with those funds, you're going to be setting yourself up for the S1K. And that's going to be super. And then the Scavenger 4 next August. And, all these the matrix should just keep getting better and better. And that's why there's not a bad time to join X100K. And this is a perfect time. So get in. I'm talking to you people that are just not looking. Get in, join us, and set yourself up for a fantastic ride here at X100K. It's the best program online. I've been telling you that for a long time, and I continue to tell you that you will not find a program like X100K online today, tomorrow, or the next day. There are some good programs out there, but there's nothing like X100K. So get in and have some fun with us. Back to you, Michael.
Yep, and what he's trying to explain is like in the back in the day when we first started, there was one guy in the front and he had a machete and he just was clearing the path in the jungle. It was a little slow moving, not so easy. But now today there's a road. There's a complete road, a complete path to your success. A complete people have traveled upon it. It is well founded and it's strong in its structure. And it's not leading to a precipice or anything like that. So it's a path to your wealth, path to prosperity. Something that you guys need to see what we're talking about. There was a time when there was only 10,000 people in X100K. Now there's 660,000. 660,000. We've gone through a lot of transformations in this process. We've gone from servers to single servers to cluster servers to high impact servers to reprogramming to this, that, because we became so big. Because we were built to last, because we were going to be growing at a consistent rate. There's a lot of people right now that are free members. They should be getting prepared for this bionic relaunch by even just starting with $7, just by becoming a pro member on launch day, by getting a Pro 3 position. And when that position, again, you got to look at what's going on. You guys see this stuff. It's not hard to figure out. It's not rocket science. Just look in your back office. Just watch for like a week or two. All right, write down your numbers. Write down how many Scavenger 2s were completed. Watch this when the Scavenger 3s comes out. Watch how many Scavenger 3s get completed every week. Watch how many Pro 3s get completed every week. And that tells you how many. And you're going to see on certain days, a lot of subscriptions run versus other days where only a few subscriptions run. Well, if you look in the back office, you're going to see that thousands of subscriptions run every single week. Thousands. That means if you're in first, you're before thousands in 1 week. Before thousands in 1 week. That's every week. That's producing you a scavenger 3. That gets you up into an X100K matrix. That produces so much. Wait till next year when that Pro 4 comes out. Big difference. Scavenger 4, big difference. Things that you don't know right now are about how we make today more powerful in the future, which is what we've done with every single program, every single launch that we've done since day one. Right? Made it so that the scavenger 1s are still completing. Now scavenger 2s are going to be completed by scavenger 3s. And again, there's a lot more action going on. We're looking at a real possibility of completing all scavenger 3s in 2 years. Hello, 7,250 into 300 in 2 years. That's a good return rate. Show me another place where I can do that. Because I got $1,000. I could put that into that, right? I would pull out $1,000 to make $3.5 grand in 2 years. That's good money. Makes sense to me. Hello? The problem is that so many people think that we're not going to be here tomorrow. But here we are, again, talking, when they're still posting in MMG forum, "We're dead." We talked about this last year at this time, how a lot of people were starting to say that we're dead because things had slowed down. Because you know that other program, everybody went and shifted. Oh, let's go do that. Let's go do that. Let's put money into that. Yeah. And I didn't. I was like, I ain't putting any money in there. It's not going to last. Where is it? Seized by the government. That's why. Did I promote it? No. Did I tell you about it? No. Why? Because I don't want to lead you in the wrong direction. Let a leader who's going to be a leader who has a purpose, and her purpose is unselfish, and it's all oriented about building your prosperity, follow that guy. Follow that guy. If you find another guy like me out there, you go follow that guy. Trust me. I told you to do it. Because that person is looking to build your wealth. This is a simple philosophy that runs along in the power of attraction. The more that I give you, the more that you give me back. This is the same thing. So here we are. We're giving you this opportunity again. And what you're going to see is I have to put things in just like you to receive that income back. I can't get it just as an admin. I can't be like, oh, yeah, I'm just going to take 25%. No, it's not how it works. To keep X100K going, we're coming up on, $400,000 into the system. $400,000. What other admin has done that? You got anybody out there can call out by name? Nobody. Nobody. What other admin gives you 3 webinars a week and teaches you about their system and then shows you how simple it can be, who provides you with insight, even shows you little tricks of the matrices so that you can be better at it, so you can maximize your potential? Not too many. There's a couple out there that do talk about their system, how it works. But most of them are like, hey, I'm getting 20% off of the back end, so I want to do that. Well, I have to do it so that I can just make $300 off of Scavenger 3, because I have to be just like you. But somebody else who doesn't have to be just like you, Mr. Byron Wood, who only listened to me, that guy is telling me, hey, guess what? I need to transfer some funds to 5 other accounts so that I can get twice as many, 3 times as many, 5 times as many loyalty positions because he's cycled another Scavenger 2 or he cycled another Scavenger 1. He's making a lot of money. He grins all the time. We say, oh, here's Byron. And we think, oh, we're going to be here for an hour. But he don't care. He loves it. This is the best program, right, Byron?
Well, Michael, I looked at my account last night and I had a certain amount in it. And when I looked this morning, I had $70 more from X100Ks, 8 position cycling. And I just couldn't believe it. It's never happened before. That's the first time it's happened to me. But usually it's one or two, one a week or one a fortnight, and I'm happy with that. And I've always been happy with it. Because I'm no guru, I'm no branded person that can get everything that I think I should have or anything like that. I've worked for it. And it's paying off, and it's starting to pay big time. And once we get the Scavengers 3 over with, and then it comes to the S1Ks, boy, am I going to have some fun. And anyone that follows what Michael, Sam, or I, or John, or anyone else tells them, they will be benefiting later on. And there's no worries about whether we're here today or tomorrow. We'll be here. But anyway, back to you, Michael.
Yeah, and I like Dean's comment. You know, Dean, I've been thinking about how can I fit that into one of my webinars. People think I'm crazy, right? Other admins have come to me, dude, you're crazy, man. You don't make any money. Oh, wow, you're going to go and build the same program that does the same thing that other programs that have died? You're going to do that? That's not crazy? Yeah, the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again, but expecting different results. We're not the same, just like Sam said. We're different. Sure, I might be that crazy guy doing the webinars, but let me tell you, if you're not in X100K, you're the crazy person because you're doing the same thing over and over and over and over again and getting nowhere. Nowhere. Joining those programs that last 3 months, 4 months, maybe, they're dead. They're gone forever. Your money is lost forever. People that put in scavenger money into Scavenger 1s are still making money in Scavenger 1s. People that bought positions and kept their subscription into Pro 1s are still making money in Pro 1s. They're making money in Pro 2s. They're going to continue when other programs don't. That's crazy. No, that's intelligence, people. Let's find the fine line right there between crazy and super smart. And I'm riding right in the middle because I'm crazy enough to run a program that you guys are going to make a lot of money at, but I have to do the same thing. Wait a minute. That's different. That's different. That's what makes us different. That's what makes us not so crazy. Not a crazy program. Now, throw some money in there, see what happens. Hey, you know, that's the thing about X100K. You throw some money in here, there's some stuff that's going to happen. You're going to make some money. It might not be overnight, which is what we talk about. You got to get this get-rich mentality out of your brain. You don't have the skill set. You don't have the time. You don't have the marketing knowledge. You don't know where to spend the money on the marketing. You don't know how to do even warm marketing, a lot of people. If you don't know those things, then joining a program is crazy for you because you're doing the same thing over and over again. Except for here, you join, you don't need any of those skills. You don't need recruiting skills. You don't need marketing skills. You don't need to have matrix skills. You don't even have to know how to do math. We made it so simple, it's 2 steps. Log in daily, keep your subscription current. It's going to turn out for you. Come to a couple of webinars, learn a little bit more, fill that brain with some knowledge, right? And separate yourself from the insane into somebody who's super smart. That's what we're doing right here in this live broadcast. Who does that? Not too many people. Are you prepared? Are you ready? Are you going to load your funds? Because I just told you right now, and it should be, something should be spinning up there. Just spinning a little bit, trying to figure it out. I just told you I don't expect half the people to purchase as loyal members in the Scavenger 3. That means more people that purchase as regular members when we launch are going to make money just as if they were loyal. Because this matrix is going to move twice as fast as the trifecta because it's fed by the Pro 3 matrix. It's being fed right now. It will the launch day, Pro 3 is going to be created. Look in your back office, members update page, over 6,000 coming up on 7,000 positions that will be placed in the Scavenger 3 in 1 year. And we haven't reached the S1K, the most powerful launch yet. The residual retention system is more powerful this year than it was last year. It's more powerful. That means more people are going to be keeping their subscription current on a consistent basis, automatically enabling them to be loyal. That's crazy. No, it's smart. It's the smart way to go. It's what we do, people. I work really hard all the day long. If you guys know, sometimes I look at it in there, I got the bags under my eyes, and they got their own ticket to the Bahamas. It's like, I've lost my luggage. Where is it? Oh, it's under my eyes. But really, it's because I have a passion for this stuff, and I really want to be successful at it. And in order for me to be successful at it, I have to make you successful. And I think I've done that. I think I've gotten on that page because I've paid out $1.2 million of success. And I'm going to pay out another $1 million of success, and that could be your money. That could be for you. That could make you start a new life. Start with a new hope. Start with a path to success, which is the name of our broadcast today. Every Friday we do our path to success. We've already made it. I've already slung that machete. I've already pounded out the ground. We've already done the work for you. All you got to do is get on the path and go. It's that simple. How is that hard? I don't know. What are you going to talk yourself out of? Maybe you should talk yourself out of getting that extra cheeseburger at McDonald's and actually building some wealth. Maybe you should give up, that pizza on Friday night because you just don't feel like doing any cooking. And build it. A path to wealth. A path to your success. We have the path to success. We have the solution for you. All you need to do is hit that join button and get in here. That's how hard this is. And with that being said, I want to thank everybody, as we do with every show. Thank everybody. Thank our X100K family, JT and Dean and Bruce and Ivan and Shirley and Colleen and Nina and Tiana. Everybody, John D., Bruce, thanks guys for showing up. We appreciate that. It tells other people, thanks for all your comments. You people on the outside, you can't see what's going on in our X100K family. They're like, yeah, I can't wait. Because they've been doing this for long enough. Crystal ball is not in my hands anymore. It's in their hands. They can see their future. They can see the prosperity coming down the road. They can see that it's going to happen for them, and they're learning something that other people don't learn when they become wealthy, is how to build it and how to keep it. Those things you don't learn with any other program. What else would you like to add there, Sam, before we end the show?
Everybody's getting set for this launch. It's coming. It's coming short, guys. So you still, if you're loyal or if you're not loyal, load your funds. Don't put it off a day longer. Keep your account active at all times. It enables you to earn more money. So do that. Just keep your account active at all times. Load your funds, and you want to be in. I'm telling you guys, you want to be in the Scavenger 3. If you missed some of the other matrices, and you were not in those, you want to. Today's the time to start changing your mindset and be in every matrix that's offered to you. You want to do that, and you want to be in it to your ability, to as heavy as you can. You want to be in this little Scavenger 3 as heavy as you can be in it. You want to. Don't worry about whether you get the first Scavenger 3. Worry about, did I get the last one? That's what I want to be able to buy, the second to the last one. Michael's going to get the last one. I want to buy the second to the last one. Back to you, Michael.
Yeah, a real simple statement. You got to be in it to win it. You got to be in it to earn it. That's how it works. What about you, Byron?
Yeah, I'm definitely in it to try and win it, but I know I won't get the first one because usually I get around the 600 or 700. But I'm happy with it, and especially when people stop buying, it gives the rest of us a chance to buy a few more. But anyone that wants to buy, just buy, because you won't lose. Anyway, back to you, Michael.
And even Byron is a pure example of even if you're late, a year later, you're still banking money. He's got thousands of dollars coming from Scavenger 1s and Scavenger 2s. And hello, people, look at the back office. He didn't get in there until late in the game, and he's still banking money. What about you, John?
Well, do you know what? When I joined this program, Michael enrolled me in a course called MIT. For anybody who don't know what that means, that's Millionaire in Training. Now, I sat and worked it out, and I reckon it's going to take me about 6 years to finish that course. I reckon with this Scavenger 3, it's going to take at least 6 months off. But when the S1K comes, I reckon that year I'm going to be looking for the withdraw button because I will have made so much money. And the people that are loyal now, they're obviously in the MIT course as well. So that when the S1K fills, we're all going to finish our courses. But if you're not loyal now, you can be loyal in time for the S1K. It doesn't take much. Listen to what Michael says. Put it into practice. You cracked it. Like Sam says, there's not a program like this on the net. It's out in a class on its own. Back to you, Michael.
Yeah, and another thing you guys can look forward to is, I'm going to go and get a microphone. And when we hit $2 million, I'm just going to drop the mic. All right, guys. Thanks. I appreciate it. We'll see you next week. Do get your money in there and get prepared. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Have a
See
good
you
weekend.
later.